Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I want to introduce myself. My name is Fidela Azaria. I am student college in Public Administration of Tidar University. In this great occasion, I would like to talk about poverty, which is becoming one of the biggest problem in the world. Indonesia. Officially, the Republic of Indonesia is a unitary suffrage state spanning an archipelago in southern Asia between the Indian Ocean and Pacific Ocean. It currently has the largest economy in Southeast Asia, but recently economic growth has slowed. This lull in growth had drastic effect on vulnerable peoples in the island nation. Have you ever thought about what it's like to not have any food? I'm sure that the most people do not have to worry about being hungry every day. Just so you know, by the time you listen to my speech, there will have been millions people that are starving in the world. By the time you begin lunch, someone somewhere in the world will have died because of not having food. I'm standing here because I want to prevent that from happening, and I'm going to need your help. Ladies and gentlemen, there are currently 925 million people live below the poverty line today. Poverty. Poverty is hunger. Poverty is lack of shelter. Poverty is being sick and not being able to see a doctor. Poverty is not being able to go to school, not knowing how to read, not being able to speak properly. Poverty is not having a job, fear for the future, and living one day at a time. Poverty is powerlessness. Poverty is lack of freedom. Unfortunately, poverty is often an invisible problem. Ladies and gentlemen, we must have known that poverty has become the most critical economic issue in our country. Those luxury buildings in the big cities like Jakarta cannot give us the real picture of Indonesia. We have to open our eyes that one part of the real Indonesia is the economic issue, that is poverty. Our brothers and sisters are out there suffering food crisis. As we see it, there are so many causes of today's poverty. Well, there is no need to talk what cause of poverty, but the more we understand the main cause of poverty, the more things we can do to fix it. So, what actually causes poverty in Indonesia? First, lack of education. Lack of education relies to not learning the necessary skill to success in a career field. If you cannot read or do basic math, if you cannot show up for work and apply yourself, you will not have a job. Lack of education causes unemployment, and employment causes poverty. To solve this problem, the government and the individuals must be aware of it and treat it seriously. Although this situation cannot be changed completely, at least it can be improved. Second, rapid population growth. Our population is growing rapidly, yet our human resources are limited. The growth in population creates problems for us. For example, today our population is 10. Tomorrow will be 100 and so on. We need more food, more house, and more hospital for them. But we have no money to spend on development projects. The ever-growing rate of population must be checked to fix poverty in Indonesia. Third, corruption and black money. There are corruption in every walk of life. There is inefficiency in office. People have become selfish. They neglect the national interest. Black money causes the problem of raising prices. Some people may have all the privilege, but many others are suffering. Black money affects our economy, it causes poverty. Government needs to take a serious action to the corruptor or poverty cannot be solved. Fourth, gap between the rich and the poor. The widening gap between the rich and the poor is also responsible for Indonesia's poverty. The rich are growing richer. The poor are growing poorer. This economic gap between the two must be reduced. Our social system should be changed as one of the solutions for the poverty in Indonesia. Ladies and gentlemen, regarding what I have said before, what do you think about it? Shall we do nothing? No. We have to stand together and face the problem as soon as possible. Poverty is not an uncontrollable disease. It is not wildfire. It can be controlled as long as we have a fight, we can control it. Let's start thinking about what we can do to slowly but surely remove poverty, even if it's just a small action. Let's take a part to make our country a better place. So that's all my speech. Thank you for your attention and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.